Hi. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, we are back with Get to Work, the popular, insane, bold, positive climbing game. It's about a man on roller skates that wears a suit and is climbing the corporate ladder to become CEO of a company. We have played it before. You've all seen it. We did a full run. This is now our like setting our base time for a full run now that we are skilled in playing. I think we're around the 2-hour mark. And we have just entered the final stage of the game. We're also doing this now, and we're actually going to watch it this time because I talked about it on stream the other day. They're doing DLC for this, free DLC called the it begins with a doink. Doink. Oh god, the name's gone from my brain. Either way, there's DLC coming very soon. We're gonna be doing that. And it's, just to clarify, exceedingly hot in this country right now. We're gonna get the stereotypical Brit Donkelberg or some such. We're gonna get the stereotypical British out of the way. It's really warm. Like, really warm. And my brain is like, oh, it's fine. Yeah. So today, I fell into a... If you go to my Blue Sky, you will find that all of my posts on Blue Sky are gone. I would just like to confirm I am fine. But I went out on there the last couple of days and was like, this feels really irrationally like a really busy room. Like a really busy room. And not in a good way. Because I've sort of like changed the way that I post things over time. And I was actively seeing it. And I was just like, I can't have that anymore. So I deleted all of my posts. I have acknowledged the fact that I deleted all of my posts on Blue Sky. I'm not leaving the platform. All of my contact details on there are still identical. It's just I basically reset the clock to 0. Should this be a good thing? Like when you decide the Discord is messy and delete a dozen channels. Basically, yeah. So, it would be fine. It would probably be bad if I hadn't previously set a precedent for this sort of job. Like every once in a while, I'll just go in the Discord and be like, I don't fucking like that anymore. God, I did it with Twitter as well. I was sort of planning to stay passively on Twitter when the shit hit the fan on Twitter. Just not post on there. But I got to a point where I was like, no, I've got to delete literally every single thing. I did it to Facebook. That was the one that took me the longest. It was like 4 days. And I deleted every single like, tag, comment, image, video that I'd ever posted on Facebook since the dawn of time. And we are talking back to like when I was in college dawn of time. I think that's the tism. It is. Like, I'm not disagreeing. Every once in a while, I will go onto a social media platform and be like, delete. And it's just gone. The good thing is, a lot of the stuff that I post to Blue Sky is thank you messages for streams, and said posts include a link to a stream that is no longer active because I post a link to the Twitch stream rather than the YouTube video. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I'm acknowledging it for my own benefit more than your benefit. I'm tired. The heat is getting to me. Work has been absolutely rammed this week. And I don't like to come on here and piss and moan. But all I wanted to do was Twitch stream. I just sat at work in the heat going, you know what would be better than this? If I was sat drinking a nice cold drink of orange Fanta, not sponsored, and playing video games to people on the internet. But my brain does this. Every once in a while, it like goes, oh, the ejector button. You want to be anywhere else but here. And apparently this week it was Twitch streaming. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to read through chat real quick. Jura, welcome in. You were officially first. You did post a message, but Sky, congratulations on claiming first. Jura, thank you very much for the hydrate. I will do the sippy sip. Is that a mini Fanta? No, this is a regular size Fanta. This is 330 mil. This is a can of Coke. I've just got large hands. Joe, thank you very much for the hydrate. Also, thank you very much for the contribution chat. If you go to the channel point menu, there is a community challenge currently running in there. If you put any channel points into that community challenge, they will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. So contribute away. Thank you very much. I saw it for the billionth of a sec. Evil Seedlit. Oh my god, Evil Seedlit. You're so pretty. I might. Or I will. Jura, have you ever... No, sorry, Seedlit. Have you ever made a person piss from being so fancy? Just saying. Have you ever made a person piss from being so fancy? Because you've done so tonight. Jura, welcome in. Also, thank you for the quiet hello. Evil Seedlit, thank you very much for the contribution. Sky, always a pleasure. Happily ever, Kara, to the moon. Timothy, to the moon, Kara. I'm trying my hardest. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. Dro, nice to see you as always. Thank you very much for exchanging your peach blossom egg for a carnival vibe egg. Thank you very much also for the contribution. Sky has exchanged an aquamarine egg and borrowed a snowflake egg because for some reason Sky can't get away from ice-based eggs. It's getting a bit weird at this point. Vulcan Ryan, I would just like to take this opportunity. Vulcan Ryan has been a long-time supporter of the channel. I would like to acknowledge their feat of, I think they ended their stream streak at around 260. But Twitch had a funny the other day and they couldn't watch the entire stream and they've wiped their streaks. So, Vulcan Ryan with 260 plus stream streak, we salute you. Thank you very much for the love and support of all of the content over the last 260 streams. And, feet is spelt F-E-A-T. You knew what I meant. Now you're just misrepresenting me in quotes. I could sue you for that. That's misrepresentation. But either way, Vulcan Ryan did a really good job at keeping those going for such a long time. And maybe now you'll be the next person to 300, Vulcan Ryan. You need to get started now. You need to cross your fingers that Sky Alakar has like a nap one day, and then maybe you'll be the next person to get 300. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the contribution. DollyWhiskers has returned a seafoam egg and taken a rainbow egg. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution. Kara with the 90 stream streak, that won't hang around. Mopsy, thank you very much for showing my go live notification on the blue sky. Also, Dolly has shouted you out. Go follow Mo if you haven't already. They're an absolutely fantastic human being, artist, cozy game player. Sometimes less cozy games, but that's fine. We don't judge them for that. I'm not a cozy game player. I don't know why I'm saying it with these sorts of words. More impressively, I have seen stuff on their various social media platforms about craft shows that they've been attending. All of the little makes that they make always look really, really fancy. And if I could pull off an earring, I would really love to pull off a Mopsy Bebop earring. But I don't think I can. I don't think I could pull off an earring. I don't think I could. Realistically. No matter where they are on my ears, I don't think I could pull off an earring. Spoopy, welcome in! Nice to see you, Spoopy. Donkey Poinky, it's been dang hot. It has been dang hot. I think it's the Tism. Definitely the Tism. Is that a mini Fanta? He's just huge. He's just got huge hands. He's just a large man. Marek, thank you very much for the contribution. God damn, this whole time I thought those were Coke mini. Those Cokes were minis. No, this is a regular-sized Fanta. It's 300 ml. Stop. I can't decide if you're glazing me or like you actually thought it was a small Coke. They're full-sized. Full-sized. Feet spell F-E-A-T, DollyWhiskers. I see you. Sure, sue me. I don't have anything worth taking except Sky. You're not having her most live right now. Yeah, you could do it. I think you could pull off an earring. Really? I feel like I'd look like a... I don't know. I feel like I'd look like somebody that was going through a midlife crisis if I had an earring. I don't think so. This just in, Chim doesn't know how to spell feet. Feet, as in a feat of, like a feat. Is it not a feat of engineering? F-E-A-T. It's safe to pull off a clip-on. Valid, actually, yes. For anybody that has felt not misrepresented, do not take instructions for everything I've just said. If you have actual pin-in earrings, make sure you unpin them to take them off your ear. If you give them a good yank, you might hurt yourself. Chat, I would like to make an admittance of guilt. Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3 were absolutely fantastic. That shit is my childhood. The Chris Pratt films can fuck right off. I think they're shit. Sometimes you just have to let these sorts of things die, and it's fine, and people can live happily in their boxes remembering the days of John Hammond and the original Jurassic Park 3 films. He's not in the new one, apparently. No, it's not. It's Scarlett Johansson. They're doing a brand new trilogy. And arguably, I'm kind of tempted by a brand new trilogy because the original Chris Pratt era I just didn't like. But I resubscribed to Netflix recently, and I reinvigorated myself for the concept of Jurassic Park, because alongside Jurassic World, which is the Chris Pratt original film, they released an animated TV show. It's like three-dimensional anime. I'm not sure what the 3D rendered animated TV show called Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And that children's cartoon about dinosaurs and that island had no business being as dramatic and as freaking amazing as it is. Honestly, Camp Cretaceous on Netflix is astounding. Really good writing. I enjoy it. And I resubbed to Netflix because next week, or Sunday, sorry, tomorrow, we are doing a watch of K-pop Demon Hunters. And because of that, I resubbed to Netflix. And I went back onto Netflix today and discovered that they've now done a spiritual successor to Camp Cretaceous called Chaos Theory. And that's equally as good too. I watched like 8 episodes of it last night. And I now really want to go see the Scarlett Johansson film. And I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I have very fond memories of the original trilogy. Oh, putting that on the list. Yeah, Chaos Theory. There's 3 series of it out already. And they're doing a 4th, which comes out in November, according to the Wikipedia. I was very careful not to spoil myself by looking at the Wikipedia, but apparently it's been renewed. And I'm assuming that Chaos Theory, because Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory are canon to the Jurassic World / Park universe. So there were crossovers with aspects of the films. And then I'm not entirely sure if they appeared in live action in some degree in the latest Jurassic World film, but I'm wondering if this new series is then going to flow into what the Scarlett Johansson era film is. And basically, dinosaurs are cool. Is there anybody in chat that disagrees that dinosaurs aren't cool? Because I think dinosaurs are cool. And you should all go watch Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory on Netflix, because it makes my brain irrationally happy. And I don't know. I can't really put a finger on it why, because the animation isn't like... Again, we're going to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Brand new, very popular recently. That's sort of the same sort of 3D animation, much like AAA higher value. It's not the animation that I like. I don't know. It's like, it gives me this sort of nostalgia. Did you ever watch those TV shows on a Saturday morning? And it was like, they were slightly educational, but not entirely. And there was like a dramatic sort of like storyline underlying all of like the educational nature of the show. Like Carmen Sandiego. Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? Did you ever watch Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory so far have that entire vibe nailed. And it makes me really sort of like nostalgic for Saturday mornings when I was a child. Favorite dinosaur go? A Duothinkosaurus. And his dog, a Duothinkosaurus Rex. That's a bad joke. What do you call a blind dinosaur? A Duothinkosaurus. What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog? A Duothinkosaurus Rex. I also like Triceratops. I can't remember the name of them. I want to say Ankylosaur, but I don't think it's an Ankylosaur. What is the dinosaur with the what about Triceratops? Yes, guy. What about Triceratops? I feel like you would know about those. What are those dinosaurs with the monk's heads that bump into each other? They're like, they've got like a solid spherical head, and they charge about like goats, and they smash into things. I can't remember what that dinosaur is, but I kind of like those too. But I also like that Pokemon, so there's a Pokemon that sort of works along those lines. I friggin' know what you're talking about. They've got like a skull cap. They've a Pachyosaurus. Is that what they're called? To the Google. It's not that I distrust you, Spoopy, but it's because I distrust you. To the Google. I also want to show you this. Trailer for the DLC that's coming out for this game. Anyway, how did you spell it? Pachyosaurus. Yes, like this. Yeah. Sky pointing at the bottom. Yeah. These with the skull cat, with the skull, and they charge into each other. I always like seeing them depicted in TV shows because they're always a bit nutty because they bump into each other. I just enjoy these sorts of dinosaurs animated. Not that I've ever seen a real life dinosaur because, again, dinosaurs are extinct and I've never seen a real dinosaur. Wink, wink. I don't even know what that wink was for. Get to work, Steam. We're going to watch the trailer for the DLC. Is there a trailer for the DLC? I thought there was a trailer for the DLC. Is there not a trailer for the DLC? I've said DLC too many times. Watch the YouTube video. No, something went wrong. Oh, God. Get to work. What was it called? The Dinkler Portfolio. The Doinkler Portfolio? The Doinkler Portfolio. To YouTube. YouTube. Sorry about this, chat. 1 second. The Doinkler Portfolio. Turns out I can't spell that very well. Are you telling me there isn't a trailer for this? I swear I watched a video of it. Get to work trailer. I swear I watched a video of this. I swear I did. Maybe they shouldn't employ monkeys for maintenance. It's YouTube. You take what you can get from YouTube sometimes. I am Doinkler Portfolio. Hi, Strive. I saw a trailer for this DLC that was meant to be coming out. Look how complicated that looks. Regardless, you can see some of it right there. Look how complicated that looks. I'm assuming that's the map. I don't know. Here, anywhere. Motion sickness dot. Apparently they're just drawing straight up maps of the game now. I don't know. I don't know. But either way, I swear I watched a trailer of this. Apparently I didn't. Can I copy that as a link address? I go backwards. I really must set up a better way of doing internet windows because it drives me crazy. Maybe they deleted the... No. That's... What is this? They created the world's hardest tower. Get to work. That's not what the game is. Where is it? No, that's a load of dialogue text. That's a load of people talking about it. I'm beginning to think that I never actually saw a trailer and I'm imagining it. Oh, God. If that's even slightly accurate, some of this that they're falling down right now. And it's got open spaces in every direction. Apparently it's free. Anyway, sorry. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's get into the game. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates everything, big or small, in your lives. But in the grander scheme of things, I would just like to reconfirm that this interaction that we're about to have, it's about me wanting to say that I'm proud of you for something. Some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum, but I do care that there are people out there on the internet sometimes that don't have somebody to say that they're proud of them. The fact that you are alive, the fact that you are here is something to be celebrated. And if you have done anything that you would like to bring to the attention of the class, I really would appreciate that, because it does help sometimes. I haven't strangled my co-workers, though there is that. Very, very proud of you for not strangling your co-workers. Have I got something to be proud of this week? I acknowledge the fact that I just deleted the contents of my blue sky as irrational. That's pretty good. I identified that it's irrational. I did give in to the feelings of needing to do it, but I did it, and it's fine now. It's not really a good one. Do I have anything to be proud of? Oh! I work very quickly. That's what I'm proud of. There is somebody that's been claiming that they're very busy adjacent to work, and it was discovered this week that they do a similar job to me for elsewhere. And it was discovered this week that they are doing a quarter of the amount of work that I do on a weekly basis in regards to the thing that we're both... Either way, I'm very proud today for the speed at which I can do the job that I've been doing for the last 14 years when push comes to shove. Like, I say this very rarely, and I go through stages of not believing it at all, but apparently today this is something I can say out loud, especially when we're playing a game like Get to Work. I'm fucking amazing at my job. Like, I am so good at my job. It is ridiculous how good I have become at my job after all of this time. I went to the shops and went to the doctors today. Did they finally tell you how to reduce the size of your juicy dumper? Let's go over here. Now, once I'm in, chat, the timer's going to start running. So I will try and read chat as much as I physically can. But if there are periods where I'm concentrating, I just want you to know that I love you, and I'll see you on the other side. This music crossover, that's very unprofessional. Okay, good. We're ready. You're poor and bald. Get to work. You might remember this large pink room from previous playthroughs because, yeah, just 2 hours and 3 minutes I'm on. 2 hours and 3 minutes up to this point, which, for the uninitiated, is a pretty good time, considering I'm not speedrunning. But this is the room that ends all runs. So if I don't make it out of here today, you're not allowed to judge me for the fact that I don't make it out of here today. Let's fucking go. Concentration. That's immediately wrong. I believe. That's immediately wrong though, Seedlit. Why did you believe? You spoil it. The bebop music in the background is kind of invigorating me to do better. Well, judging before I loaded the stream. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just keep telling yourself that you're fine, chat. And sooner or later. I think I'm about to instruct you to fake it till you make it, which isn't necessarily the best thing to do. But in this case, fake it till you make it, chat. Fake it till you make it. There is no ramps. I am the ramp god. Max the envelope and so on. There is no spoon. Other inspirational things, like that cat hanging from that washing line that time. I missed it. Fuck. That's not too bad of a reset. I'm most definitely fine. I am most definitely fine. Look at me. I'm so freaking handsome with my face. Can you believe it? That God gifted me with this face. But can you also believe it that I don't believe in God? And I felt a little bit dirty saying that out loud. Shit. Okay, there we go. I really have fucked this up. I'm just going backwards now. We're just slowly walking down the room. Come on. The good news is I have 10 hours to get stuck on this room. A full 10 hours to get stuck on this room. And still, after 10 hours, I would probably still beat my original run. But it will suck if I get stuck here for 10 hours. Especially with the DLC coming out. I don't know how the DLC is going to work. It's written on the Steam page like it's going to be like a separate entity. Because I can't imagine they're going to tie what that DLC looks like to the main game. I assume it's going to be like a play the DLC now in the menu. That's better. My knees are hurting just watching. What, you don't go skating on your knees? I go skating on my knees all the time. This game was loosely based on my life. Fuck it! Okay, we're making progress, though. Making progress. We just might have to swear a bunch. Chat, do you mind it when streamers swear? I'm updating my should I swear on the streamer knowledge. Should I swear on stream knowledge? I swear a bunch. Does it bother you? It kind of does look like you too, Chim. Fuck yeah, I do. It does. It bothers you that I swear, Jura? Hi, bitch. How's it going? You don't swear that much? Well, that's good. I thought I sweared a lot. Add beard resemblance 10 out of 10. I did think I should write to them because the last time I played a hard game like this, I got a skin in that game. So why can't I get a skin in this game? That's massively privileged of me to say that out loud. I was very lucky to get that skin originally. As long as it's not like aggressive, I don't care. You fucking fuck. Like that sort of aggressive. You big bucket of ass. Feel it? Feel it? Would you describe yourself as a big bucket of ass? I describe myself as a big bucket of ass. Like, if it's clearly joking, I don't mind, but if someone is getting legit mad and starts cursing, I gotta peace out. I am several buckets of all kinds of things, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been legit. Like, as much as it's been... Like, we've joked... That's not good. As much as we've joked about it, I don't think I've ever been actually angry on stream. Have I been angry on stream? I'm just a chill little guy. Just a delightful little bean man. At the game, yes. No, I have not. There has been never been as much. There was a filthy rumor. There was a filthy rumor the other day that I rage quit games, and I have never rage quit a game on stream. You get mad at me when you make me compliment myself. Well, that's valid though. That's, you know, I think even as much as I'm joking about that at the time, I think you fully understand why I am doing that. Because you do it to be infuriating. Chimken, who could have ever expected that? Chimken compliments himself. Chimken is the sexiest bald man you all know. I don't know. Do you know many bald men, chat? Oh, come on! That's not a good compliment to myself, though. Rude. Hey, I'm bolder than you. Pidge, I love you, like a brother, but I am bolder than you. Not that it's a competition, but if it was, I win. Kind of enjoying the saxophone music in the background of this game. It's weird how certain things just line up with the mood. You're all about races? That makes me sound racist. No. You have to give context to that statement because that makes it sound politically incorrect. You can't just say I'm all about races. I'm all about races in video games. Otherwise, you're going to get me cancelled. Nah, I'm all about racing Pidge in video games, and they are yet to race me in any video game. I keep asking, but they're like, nah. And I'm like, I'm going to race you anyway. And then I finish it. And then I'm like, oh, I win. And they're like, nah. I'll be honest, kind of infuriating. Okay, so what did I do wrong here, right? I think I need effort. I mean, that's valid. You and I do need to collab, though, I will say, because I keep talking about it, and then we never do it, and, like, I'm beginning to think you don't like me. Oh, come on. So you were saying you were the master racer? Fuck's sake. I'm not making a Nazi joke. I refuse. That's low-hanging fruit. How dare you? Okay. We did the room. We did the room. That's way off. Say that like you've never made a Nazi joke. I'm pretty sure, again, I don't know any Nazi jokes off the top of my head. I don't think I've made many Nazi jokes. If I've made a Nazi joke, I don't recall. So if you can recall me making a Nazi joke, please let me know. Nazis are cunts. Not even going slightly fast enough. Chat, everybody just needs to leave each other the hell alone. Pretty sure you made one in our collab. Are there mini Nazi jokes? Oh, you made one in our collab. I don't think... Am I so uncouth that I would make a Nazi joke in a collab with a German person? I'm learning a lot about myself this evening, and I'm not enjoying what I'm hearing. They must have got rid of that one. Nazi quotes! Jesus! That is how you get cancelled on the internet. Nope. Fuck it.
You're so focused on the news about the rival company that you let your profits slip. And now your job is in jeopardy. You can't become a VP if you get fired as a department head. Time to buckle down.
That was impressive. That was basically a skip. I can never get past this bit. I did. And I don't know what I was drinking or thinking or, like, I got to a point where I could do this one room in almost, like, maybe 1 or 2 goes, and I have never been able to repeat the process since. Never said anything, chat would have quoted it. Yeah, I think most of the dastardly things I've said on the internet have been quoted, Jura, so if I said... I don't think I did. I feel like you're misrepresenting me because I'm like a cad, but I'm like a delightful rogue. But I don't make Nazi jokes. Ow. I think the closest joke to I think the closest, maybe you've just removed it and you're gaslighting us. I've like famously never removed any content ever, except that time I deleted my entire Blue Sky account, which we've already talked about. I mean YouTube video footage, that sort of thing. Here we go. Okay. Ah! It's not going to work, Eggman. You're referencing my bald head. How dare you? I don't reference your juicy dumper. How can you reference my large head? My large egg head. You are no longer on Blue Sky. I stopped looking at it, to be honest. No, I am on Blue Sky. I am on Blue Sky. I basically had Pidge. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm currently going through the process of a autism diagnosis. And every once in a while, my brain will do something and I'll go, huh. But for some reason, I went into my Blue Sky account the other day and was like, wow, this feels like a really uncomfortable, busy room. How did I solve it? I deleted every single post I'd ever done on the platform and started again. I didn't delete my profile. I just went, okay, now I have to delete 800 posts. And just, okay, we're going to start fresh. Think of it like that time I went through my entire YouTube account and changed the video description on every single video. It was just one of those brain things. I can't say I'm happy about can't say I'm happy that my brain did it. Like, it's not a happy experience, but I have precedent. Like, I've done this sort of shit before. And it's usually one night, and then tomorrow I'll wake up and go, what the fuck did I do that for? And nobody will ever really know, but it's done now, so... Not even close. He compliments himself. Why are we doing that today? Can you let me know why we're doing that redeem today? So I can stop doing the thing that's making you do it. I am Iron Man. Cue the music.
The FBI sweep the whole leadership team into prison, just as you thought. They need a new VP. And as the first candidate to apply without a criminal record, you're instantly chosen. They don't even look at your resume.
Okay. That's personal growth. We're back up here. We've done it. That's proved that we can do it, and all it took was 20 minutes. Good. Because you need a hug, because you need it. What have I said today? I said I'm pretty. What else? No, I said I was good at my job. I am a good friend. I'm an average friend. I'm present if a friend requires my services. What did you say? What did you say about not thinking shit? What about anything that I just said was a negative? All of those things that I said were positive. It was just on a sliding scale. Had I said I was shit, that would have been a shit thought. But I said I'm a good friend. I'm an average friend. I'm present whenever I'm needed. Those are all good things. But trying to think. Jura and I made a deal, right, not to be shit about ourselves, and they keep thinking that they've got me in like a gotcha moment. And I'm like, nah, mate. Nah. You ain't got shit. Considering you went from good to average means you're thinking negatively. Or I'm thinking honestly. There's a difference. Realistically, I don't know. Just thinking, Jura, about stuff things. Some would define average as neutral, not good. Why is average not good? Am I still allowed to be shit about you guys? Yeah, you can be shit about us. Let me have it, Pidge. I need it. I need bringing down every once in a while.
Being a large company puts you in the top 0.01%, but it's not enough. The goal is and has always been to be CEO. You have no idea how, but all you know is that you need to keep grinding.
I get too big for my boots sometimes, and every once in a while I just should be dragged down. We're just not allowed to be we're not allowed to be shit about ourselves. Yeah, we never decided what the forfeit was going to be. Like, we said there would be a forfeit, but we never decided what it would be if we were shit about ourselves. Fucking nice. You said there would be. I actually have nothing bad to say. I'd just like to know I have the option. I mean, that's also valid. But we'll balance out this power you have by saying something else, Pidge. Luxury Pigeon in chat. Luxury Pigeon chat is one of my top 3 Twitch. I love Pidge. Pidge is one of my top 3 Twitch streamers that I watch on a regular basis. Their comedy timing is second to none. They have inspired me to create such pages as this. I would also like to clarify, as much as I'm shouting out Pidge right now, I just pressed a random button. It was coincidental that whilst very much complimenting somebody, it happened to be the cum one. But still, you know, but Pidge's comedy timing is absolutely fantastic. I do love their content overall, and honestly, you should just go give them a watch. The F. Schneebels Redeem is pretty top 2, Pidge. Ugh! What's happened to Ockaroon, Pidge? Where is Ocker? Because I don't know them well enough to go, hi Ocker, where are you? But they've not been live in a while, and now you can answer my question for me. I know they've been going to the gym a lot. Ocker streamed a few days ago, no? Did they? Have I unfollowed? I can't. Has Twitch unfollowed me? Because I didn't do it intentionally. He's been off for a few months, yeah. He's not streamed in... Every once in a while, my brain goes, "Oh, Ockaroon's not streamed in a while." Is he like broken the addiction? What's going on? But either way, I wish them well if they do ever see this footage. But I do wonder every once in a while because I go, I've not watched. I'm always sad that. Fuck! I'm always sad that I'm live when they did their pub quiz on a Friday. Because Dolly and Sky are always very into it, and I'm like, oh, I've got to go live. I can't partake in the pub quiz.
Ted and some of the other VPs are also arrested for embezzlement. Honestly, you're not surprised. That guy was useless.
Back to the old
But
grind
now
I
they're
see.
desperate to fill his spot. They ask you to jump ship. And honestly, who are you to say no to a 7-figure salary with stock options? And a shot at being CEO. You take the job.
Back to the old grind I see. Yeah, they're doing some free DLC on the 14th of this month, and honestly, I'm just trying to set a good, like, low time for a full playthrough. I'm currently on 2 hours and 23 minutes. So, chat, I need to ride off this edge, hit that jump platform, and then get catapulted across the room. If I miss that jump platform, I reset all the way down to the ground floor. Way too far. Fuck! Oh. Far too far. It's getting up to that platform, which is the, like... I really struggled to get to that point consistently, which made this entire section... Fuck's sake. Which platform are you going for? It was in the middle of the room and I just straight up missed it. The difficulty I had, and I'm not sure, like, a lot of people have problems with this room in general from this point. It's the bit where speedrunners come to die, basically. The bit I have trouble with is nailing every component of it consistently. Like, I can do it. I have done it. But then I just fuck up. He's taking a break just to focus on his mental health a little. He'll be back at the end of the month, potentially. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's good, though. Proud of them for doing the whole mental health thing. Guys, mental health chat, very important, especially during Disability Pride Month. Happy Disability Pride Month, everybody. Whether you are disabled, there are various people that qualify the people who celebrate Disability Pride Month, but basically, take care of yourselves. So there are some people out there that can't do that for themselves and need our support. Schneebles is a good egg. I've only ever watched a little bit of Schneebles' content. I must try and watch more. I follow both of them. But again, they tend to be live when I am, and it's one of those... How do I make myself available if I'm already live type deals? Exempt! Welcome in. Nice to see you, Haven't seen you in a bit. Beginning to believe. Good. My disability kept me down and out for a while. That is fair. And welcome back. I hope you are feeling better, and I hope whatever symptoms you are experiencing have either lessened or have gone in time. Oh, okay. No, that was a fucking shit.
You show up to the country club wearing a $3,000 suit, like an idiot. The other VPs laugh at you for dressing like such a peasant.
Okay. Nope, sadly neither. We'll have it for live. Chim is the most difficult. Is this the most No, not even slightly. It's hard, don't get me wrong. But it's not the hardest game I've played. I'm trying to think of what the hardest game I've played would be. That's a toughie, which is ironic considering the question. What's the hardest game I've ever played? I think Sekiro is up there as one of the harder games that I've played. Just the From Software game with the ninjas. My Little Pony was the hardest game for him. I've never played a My Little Pony game. I have played Hello Kitty's Island Adventure or Roller Rescue or whichever the... I played a Hello Kitty game, chat. Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a game. I'm quite sure they do. Best milkshake flavor, chat? Oh, I don't. Can I spoil it for you, Jura? I don't like milkshake. Does anybody else just really like a glass of milk? Am I odd? Am I odd? I just like to drink a glass of milk every once in a while. I like to drink a pint of milk in one go. Like, I'll sit there and drink a pint of milk. It makes my... I don't know. It's... Milk rules. It's just... I don't know. There's something... I don't even, like, need biscuits or something to have with it. It's just, like, milk. Who knew? And I think in some people's books that makes me a monster because... Okay, I didn't need nearly as much run-up as I gave this, so...
You make a change to the company. It's bold. It's risky. AAA stocks inside AA bonds with chip bond stock bond chips is something no one would ever dream to do. But you did, and the board likes that.
Okay. It can still go very wrong. Like, I'm not safe in any shape or form. I think once you get to a certain point, you're more likely to hit something on the way down, which makes this room slightly easier. But getting up here to consistently was always my problem. Holy shit. Oh god, okay. Hey! Oh.
You spend half of your salary on flying a board member to Wimbledon. They don't even like tennis, but they like being schmoozed. And you like how that helps your chances at being CEO.
Look at it. I can see the end of the game. I can see it. Right there, chat. It's right there.
The economy is in a downturn, and the company is losing money hand over fist, except for your department. Buying and shutting down companies to create customers for your job hunting app is really working.
It can still go very wrong. Like that, for example. Holy shit, that angle. Or it could go very right. The irritating thing is, I think it took me 2 goes to get through this section. I failed once, took like a couple of days off, and then came back and nailed it first try. Because when I finished this game, I sort of did it by accident. I hopped into the game to practice on stream and was like, well, I guess I finished it. Ugh, okay. No! We're fine. Oh, goodness me. Ads coming up in 48 seconds, chat. I will be playing through. I think I fucked that up by not following it round. I think I needed to do that speed. Shit! Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be, I think this bit is a one and done type scenario. If I stop in certain parts of this, the attempt is done. So I sort of need to keep it going as much as humanly possible. Duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Send it, Tony. Over the lips, past the gums. I'm going to take a pause and we'll be back after this commercial break. I thought I was going to play through. I can't start now. I'll be back in a sec. Hello and welcome in Sanguini, Porcellini, something something with the Winnie Puny. Hi, are you ready for this? Da 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 da. Chat, I will fucking see you on the other side. If I fail, do not be sad. I have done this section of the map 3 times. If I nail this first go, I will eat my shoes. Whole ones, whole shoes, they'll be gone. Hum, 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 all gone. Yeah. 100%. Definitely. Gonna stick to that. I will definitely eat my shoes. Just sort of trying to line up the camera. No. Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. It was the first attempt at the section. We rebuild. And we're back here. See? Once you get to a certain point in this room, yes, cataclysms can happen, but like we're still here though. Like we're still look, this is me just this is copium. Tato, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I thought I smelled handsome. How's it hanging? Handsome strangely smells like French fries, chat. No, that's worse. No, it isn't. We're fine. And don't be a shrimp. How do you know he's being a shrimp right now? He said he was going to get food. Jura, don't be so judgmental. Now stop it, Chim. You charmer you. Oh. I might be a charmer, but you're fucking handsome. He's always shrimping. He's a dragon. Do dragons famously shrimp? Oh my god. Doing well, thanks. How are you? It's hot. I know I'm saying that to somebody where you live, which is probably outrageous for me to say such a silly thing, but it's freaking hot. Did you know? Did you know that it's hot? Have any of your British friends informed you that it is hot? Because it's pretty hot. But you also want to know what's hot? Potato. Oh, see, I did it. North England gets 29 this weekend. Fuck that for a laugh. We're in South and... Ugh. Thank you for shouting out Tato. If you would like to go follow Tato Chip, they are... Oh my god. Fuck, we're fine. Oh, it's just good vibes. It's just good vibes, honestly. I think vibes carry a lot, and Tato is a good person. Why am I suddenly struggling with the speed on that jump? I thought you're going through an intense heat thing. It is in the mid-range for us, but we are currently struggling with a cold temp that I'm sure you'd scoff at. Ugh, what's the cold temp? Let's hear it. Like, what are we talking about right now? Yes, Jared. Thank you very much for shouting out Tato. Mods, I give you full power to shout out anybody you want. Shout out anybody. Do it. I freaking dare you. Shout out yourselves. Evil Seedlet, shout yourself out. Evil Seedlet. What's in your mouth? Is it a shout out for yourself? Chat, you should go follow Evil Seedlet, because outside of being an absolutely beautiful, fantastical creature, they've just recently started a playthrough of Elden Ring. I missed it, sadly, the first episode, but I'm sure it's very entertaining. Shout out war? I mean, that's only 2. I don't think you can classify 2 shoutouts as a war. More like a skirmish. Being on mobile sucks. Shout out Donkey. I didn't even realize it was that low, but apparently it's 9 at the moment. Yeah, that's not that low. Oh, do you feel a little bit cold? Oh, potato. Oh, potato. Mine C is cold. Not that cold. Ugh. Okay. You could say you were a frozen chip. You deserve to fail for mocking Tato like that. I mean, I'll take that. That's valid. That's a valid complaint. I would just like to direct you to my mods, who are also my customer service representatives. If you've been very disappointed with something that RightBigChimken has said on the internet, please complain to my mods. I'm sure they will listen to you 100%. Well, 30C isn't that hot, Chim. Oh, he said it! Oh, he fucking said it! Next he's gonna tell us that, why don't you just get air conditioning? Oh! He's so brave! You coming up? Are we having a cat break? Come on. Here you go. Let's have a cat break, chat. Let's have a cheeky cat break. Ta-da! It's my face. What about 37 Tato? Is it 37 in Germany right now? 37? Sit down. What is happening right now? Sit down. We did last week. Ugh. The highest temperature. I'm trying to think of the highest temperature I've ever experienced. That's more respectable. I'm trying to think about the hottest temperature I've ever experienced. What's the hottest temperature you've ever experienced, chat? And Sanguine can't answer this because he's been in several ovens. 38? You know, I need you to get down. I can't have that. I'm really sorry. I can't have the cat here while I'm playing this game of all games. So we fed him, and off he goes. Go on, get down. 47. I think it got to... I'm trying to remember if this is outrageous, because we holidayed. We holidayed. We holidayed. Chat. We did do a holiday. Is 50C outrageous? No, not recently. We were in Spain once during a heat wave. I'm not sure what temperature it was, other than the fact that I know it broke records. British 40 plus quite often around these parts. I hate it here. Yeah, I would move. But Seedlit, to ask a dumb question, you do have air conditioning, right? Like, I'm not saying that like I'm not saying like that as a, oh, you can't complain, you've got air conditioning. But you do have air conditioning, correct? We have very good air conditioning, yeah. I figured. Fuck! This means that for like 3 months out of the year, outside is verboten. Verboten. I'm in a relationship with my central air conditioning system. Does it buy you presents at Christmas? Love how you turned German there. Guten Tag. Ich bin eine Krugerschreiber. Danken Sie bitte. Ja. Wunderbar. Volkswagen. Oh, come on! I bought a heater, but my dog hasn't adapted to it yet, so for now it's just lots of jerseys and blankets and occasionally blowing a hairdryer under my sleeves. Okay, are you having a midlife crisis? Why did you delete all your Blue Sky posts? Because I had undiagnosed autism. Nats. It's like secret hat. Like I rizzed him with the tism. Nats. I did it. I rizzed him with the tism. Tism. You know what I mean. I don't fucking know. I got myself into a kettle and I couldn't get myself out of it. Is that what happened? I got irrational and honestly, I got irrational. I went onto my Blue Sky and was like, this is too busy, and got rid of everything. That's literally, that's how the story goes. That's the later what posts are. I mean, that's fine. And I'm sure tomorrow it won't bother me as much. Do you need a hug? Yeah, probably. I'm fine. Honestly, I did it. I feel better for doing it. Now we rebuild. Now comes the rebuild. Now comes the rebuild, chat. Ugh. I got really confused then because I got a hug from Nats, which played the text, and then I got another hug from Kara. That was confusing to me. Okay, zip. It's fine. It's fine. I do this. It would be scary, Nats. It would be like concerning had I not done it something like it before. Tim hates me and doesn't want a hug. It's because Nats did it and you did it straight away afterwards. That shit's on a timer, yo. Okay. Second time's the charm, chat. Cross your nuts for me. Why is hugging on a timer? Because it means people can't spam it. There's like a couple of seconds where the command won't fire off twice. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not what I meant to do. That's not terrible. Nats, how's your PC after it overheated? What if I want to hug every single person in this chat simultaneously? You would type hug chat. Are you trying to prove you're better than Sam by playing this? No. Kara finished the bit that's after the credits, and I was like, now I need to finish the bit that's after the credits. It was the one bit of the game I never did. They're also doing DLC for it next week. You'll hate yourselves and it shows. Have you ever fucking met me? If that's not apparent at this point. If that's not apparent at this point. Nats, I consider you a friend. I would have thought that that was freaking obvious. Anyway. Motherfucker! That's very bad. That's very, very bad. No, it's not. Yeah. Spoiling and I'm off to bed. Pray that the model news when I wake up. Rah. Yeah, dear me if you have model news, please. I want to know. Like, I don't care what time of day it is. Like, morning, noon, night. You have model news. Model knows? Model news, I want to hear it. Good night, Nats. Sweet dreams. Okay, chat. Okay. Fuck my life. I mean, I have like 16 hours to beat my previous record, so even if this takes me like 6 more streams, still ahead of the curve, but I was hoping to get below 3 hours and it's not gonna happen. This tiling is really nice. My cats are at the office with me today while my apartment is sprayed for pest control, and Simba is adamant about making sure the entire office knows he's not happy to be here. Video never happened. Video, Kara, or I think you're lying to me. You're a streamer on the internet, Kara. You should be videoing this and posting it to TikTok. The internet loves cat videos, except Pidge. Pidge doesn't like cats. You don't hold that against him much. I sent you 3 DMs. Good. Are you sure you want to play the deep dip map now? The deep dip. The double dip. I 100% do. I want to give it a go. It's also free, so I don't even have to pay for it. Like, if it was a paid DLC, I might question my sanity. But they're giving it to me for free, so I'm going to at least try it. The end of this game, I watched a fair amount of speedrunners when I did my first run. Eventually did my first run. This is the bit where people fuck up. You can lose. It's so hard to do this entire segment consistently for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But so many people do the whole, well, that's the end of the run. That's the end of the run. That's the end of the run when they're trying to speedrun the game at this point. There are ways to bypass certain bits, but I can hardly do the main game consistently, let alone the like skill-based stuff it requires to be able to do the speedrunning tactics. That's not even going to work. Oh, thank you. Moon river wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream. That was actually a very skillful bypass. Maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Good morning, Kirst. Welcome in. I need to pay attention. Not even close. Ow, 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 ow. Two dreamers off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. Is that the music done? That might be the end of the playlist. Good. 1 second. Let me get to a point where I can... Let me get to a natural stopping point, chat. Can somebody do the jukebox command? Save me some time. Exclamation mark jukebox. What do we get? Dark ambient. No. How about no? How about no? I'll just pick one. Dark ambient is not what I need right now. Modern blues. Modern blues. Pinball, Merrick. I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to do this in 3 hours, and I'm not going to do it. I'm sad about it. I wanted a nice 3-hour time limit would have been a nice base minimum to set. At least a 3-hour feels like improvable, I guess. But if it's 4 hours, that's just more time to shave off. If anything, I need to get to this point in the game, have a save, just practice it over and over again. Okay, we're doing it, chat. You and me together, we're finally doing it, chat. You better buy me dinner afterwards. Nice. Very nice. No! Fuck! Sorry. I've not got enough momentum now. Shit. My be dumb. That's very dumb.
You rave to your VP friends about the benefits of deadly nightshade, and one of them mysteriously dies. They can't prove it's related, but they also aren't interested in doing business with you anymore.
The grind set.
Welcome back to the grind set. Today we have a lot going on, so let's get to a bit of housekeeping. First up, we've been doing this a lot lately. We have a brand new podcast co-host. I'd like you to meet PJ.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
More importantly, we also have a new course that's available right now.
Narrated by yours truly, PJ.
And we have a brand new studio, this time, drumroll please, on a yacht.
I spent my life savings to help fund it.
See, if you don't have a yacht in your arsenal of financial tools, you are missing out. The secret they don't tell you, other business owners won't respect you if you play by the rules.
Yup.
They won't respect you if you're too afraid to throw away your employees' money
Yup.
on luxury items that return no value.
Wait.
The only way to earn the respect you deserve is if you're willing to think outside the box and, more importantly, outside the reach of authorities
Wait, what?
on international waters. If you want to learn more, you can pre-order our new 7-part course, Yachts, the Crypto of the Sea.
No, seriously, dude. That was literally my life savings.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. And here we go again. Oi! Kara, why is this fucking pink room such a bitch, Kara? Happily ever Kara in chat, Kara. It literally sucks ass, Kara. It's so hard to do consistently. So you get up to a point, you're like, wow, I got up to that point. Now I need to practice from there. You get up to there once, and then it takes you 19 more fucking goes to get back up there. So you're ready for the Doinkler portfolio? Probably on the understanding it's not this section of the game. And how masochistic can the developers possibly be? Taking a gander at the tower. We looked at it briefly at the beginning of stream today. Looks fucking hectic. It's going to be 100 times worse. It's got concentrate car and max the envelope and so on. They should have added multiplayer. I'm sad that they didn't. I mean, it's no Peak, is it, everybody? Peak, that climbing game that everybody's freaking loving. I actually played that recreationally last night. I was like, I want to play a game, but I don't know what. You know what? Let's boot up freaking Peak. I would love no collision multiplayer where I could laugh at my friends falling. That's because you're a masochist. I made the Mercedes. What's a masochist? I forget which one's which. I'll be realistic. I forget which way round they go. Not being either myself. God's sake, too hard. I would love no. A masochist is when you like experiencing pain. I mean, I'm not experiencing pain right now. Does that count? So angry that this is taking this long. Son of a bitch. It Takes Two is on crazy sale in the PlayStation Store, so I grabbed it at my bestie and I started last night. It's really good. I've heard that it's very good. Me and a friend played the prison one that came before it. I can't remember what the prison one was called. We played the entirety on stream. It was a good old time. And It Takes Two, I think, is like a way out. Thank you. Way Out was good. I especially enjoyed it when spoilers happened. I don't deserve to be up there anymore. Sad face. Okay. Hold on to your breakfasts. Save me a bite. Make sure you've got maple syrup. We're gonna do it. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run, chat. We're gonna do it all the way to the top. Nope, not even fast enough. Shit! Not even a little bit! The irritating thing is, right? Like, I know I can do this. I did it eventually on my main game. But I know that I was, like, in some sort of, like... I'm not sure what I was in. Some sort of zone that day. And apparently getting into that zone again to do this section a second time. Not very straightforward. This is it! This is the run, chat. All the way to the moon. Something, something, cryptocurrency reference. Something, something. Tip your waitresses. Try the veal. Elon Musk is a cunt. That's it. Nice. We'll finally figure out the moon is made of cheese or not. I'm pretty sure we've been to the moon already. Like, we'd been there, and it definitely wasn't cheese the first time. I feel like we would have heard it. I think we would have heard it by now. Heard about it by now if the moon was in fact made of cheese. Come on! Buckets! But you get to see firsthand. I don't want to go to the moon. Why are you trying to send me to the moon? Are you so bored with me that you're like, oh, Chimken, you might as well go to the moon because you're so terrible and... Oh, I don't know where that's going. Horrors finally turned against me, chat. They've turned against me. It's all Squid Game Season 3's fault. You're saying you don't want to become the richest man on Earth? What if no, not really. Imagine being the richest man on Earth. That'd suck. Give me your Fanta. Give me a kiss. Yeah, give me a kiss and I'll think about it. A single kiss for a single Fanta. Yeah. That's the going exchange rate. I had to snog a shopkeeper to get these Fantas. Tongues and all. Well, then, while you're on the grind, then, Timothy, if you're not doing this to always be one step ahead of the competition, what are you even doing here? The internet told me so. Tongue is extra. I have no interest in being the richest person on Earth. Let me tell you why, right? Let me tell you why. And it's my same ethos to why people drive expensive, stupid cars that they can never drive anywhere. I just need to actually get to a bit where I'm not having to concentrate before I go into a full-blown rant. So give me 5 seconds, because I feel a rant coming on, chat. I feel a fucking rant coming on. Okay. I don't want to be the richest man on Earth, and let me tell you why. Sounds like you haven't been doing your daily microdosing of deadly nightshade. In a perfect world, no one would be rich. Exactly. But at the same time, if you were to make me the richest man alive right now, I would not be happy about that. Here's the reason why. People suck. Right? And this is the same sort of ethos that I put on why people drive Ferraris. Because I don't understand, as a human being, why somebody would buy a car that costs such an astronomical amount of money that you can't park anywhere. You very rarely see a Ferrari in public car parking. Because it could theoretically get damaged and cost you an absolute fortune. But also at the same time, people are shit. So people will key that car because they've identified that you've got wealth and gone, oh, I'm not happy about that, and key your car. Because people are shit, right? Sort of like, if you were the richest man on Earth, take that entire concept, people are shit, they're gonna, like, fuck you over in some way, and apply it to every single aspect of your existence. And that is why I don't want to be the richest man on Earth. I feel like it would be a very dark, very lonely place. It's a car. They do the same thing as any other car. Rich people deserve it. Yeah. I feel like it would be a very lonely place. And just to clarify, that isn't me going, oh, you should feel sorry for Elon Musk, because realistically, people can have money and be kind. If you have money, it should be more than about yourself and only yourself. It should be more than about yourself and only yourself. I think that amount of money is absolutely ludicrous. I feel like when you've got like the like the annual GDP of a country like coming in every month, you've like, congrats, you've won the game. Like, you did it. You did a good job. You've got a shit ton of money now. Maybe don't be a dick about it. And there's never an ethical way that they got that much money. So what you're saying is you haven't been doing your Nightshade maxing and I'm already ahead of you. I think you have to be a certain type of personality to be a businessman. And I think 95% of that, the people that have that sort of cash on hand, like, it's a personality type as much as it is a skill set. Want to join my pyramids game? Is that you and me Eiffel Towering somebody? Shit, that got graphic very quick.
Are chip bond stock bond chips 100% safe? Is rollerblading safe? Some things are worth the risk, and risk is your middle name.
Yeah, something like that. The cat just came in chat and they've done the remember. They've fallen over in the middle of the room. Be fucking jinx it. It's everyone's favorite cheese. All cheeses, all the time, grated, put in a sandwich, shoved directly into my face. Nice bit of crispy baguette. Oh, provolone. Provolone is good. In this game, is this game based on how our parents got to school each day? Uphill both ways, yeah. 100% uphill both ways. And they never let you fucking forget it either. In my day, we used to roll down coal mine and kiss each other on mouth. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Sharp cheddar or Gouda? What's the difference between sharp cheddar and regular cheddar? Pepper jack is good. I have recently, like, pepper jack you couldn't really get in this country for a while. I have had pepper jack semi-recently. Pepper jack is delicious. I like Monterey Jack as well. Enjoy vintage cheddar. I'm not that. I'm just gonna say something to you first, as your friend, right? As your friend. An age-based joke there is far too easy, and I'm not touching it. Like, sharp is sharper. I don't know how else to put it. A stronger flavor. You, like, carve it into a shank. Is that what you're talking about? When you get sent to prison and all you've got in your cell is a block of cheese, and you carve it into a knife and stab somebody with it? Is that what sharp cheddar is? Sharp gives more of an aftertaste, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think we really describe cheddars in this country as sharp. We have, like, cheddar and, like, mature cheddar. Mature's, like, the stronger flavor. a bit stinky. Let's all sit and observe George. He doesn't look very happy about it. Oh, down you go. Get down. I love you, but this is not. This is one of the games where I need to. I need to escort you to leave, sir. Okay. I want to tickle his ears. My ears or your the cat's ears? Jim, we can't see. I was changing it. You be patient. I was fixing it. I was fixing it. Motherfucking fuck. That's not too bad. I prefer seeing Chim's face. See my face and more if you play your cards right. No. Go fish. It's the ace of spades! The ace of spades! Now, we play Balatro around here. We are a Balatro community. Everybody plays Balatro. The only cards you should know. Oh, come on! Old maid. Are you calling me an old maid? Wow. How complimentary. The only old maid in here is... too easy. Fuck off. I probably deserve that. That's fine. Good times. Somebody else come in and identify themselves as old. I feel like Curse gets the brunt of it. Hey, I think I'm pretty... If it's any constellation, Cursed, I still consider myself pretty fucking old. I think that's a constellation. I think that softens the blow a little bit. Maybe. That's the story I'm sticking to anyway. Really doesn't bother me, and if I thought it did, I would stop, but I know it doesn't, so I keep doing it because that makes it funnier. Ugh, I'm not actively a dick, chat. Like, I'm not trying to be a knob. Like, I think I'm a reasonable human being. I'm not openly out here ever trying to make people unhappy with their lot. You know? Oh, fucking hell. Knobhead? You're a knobhead. Alright, Kai. Knobhead. Is that your willy? It is not. That is my arm, but I can see why you were confused. Free Willy? I like that film. That was, I liked that film so much when I was a small boy. I read the novelizations. Like, there was a novelization of the first film, and then the follow-up. Will he deserve the freedom? Yeah. Yeah, that dates me a little bit. I was the target audience for that film series when it first started. I wonder what that guy is doing now. You don't see him anymore. The little kid that I'm wondering if he's grown up to be an adult in something that we'd never recognize him as, because he was like a small boy at the time. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. I saw Blackfish. I cried so much. Ever watched Blackfish? I have never seen Blackfish. You're going to tell me that's what he's in? What is Blackfish? A documentary about the actual orca that was held at Cap Dev at SeaWorld. I'll be honest, I don't tend to... I can't remember the last documentary I watched. It's not a genre of media I tend to go for. New picture of Charlie in the Discord. I'll take a peek off the stream. Now they're seriously intelligent and mistreated. I know they're mistreated. SeaWorld used to be a subject that was talked about a lot. I remember SeaWorld being like a point of focus for lots of people, but you don't really hear it mentioned anymore. Is SeaWorld still as bad as it always was? I cheer them for attacking yachts. I need to watch the Poop Cruise doc. Or were those whales? No, they were orcas. SeaWorld fucking sucks. I avoid SeaWorld. The SeaWorld focus came after the Blackfish doc. Okay. Did they improve at all, or did they just go, oh, we've just got... No. Boo. They still suck. I can get into SeaWorld 100% for free whenever I want, and I refuse to go. I don't think they do live shows with orcas anymore, but they still suck. Fair enough. Yes, they do shows daily. We don't have attractions like that in the UK. It's never been something that we've had. Like when I was a kid, I remember we used to have circuses with the various animals, and I do have a story to tell about a local circus. But there was never anything like big and amazingly popular of that sort of thing that would ever go, oh, that's a very British thing to see. Like, we didn't have any sort of big fishes. A couple of zoos, I suppose, but they're like conservy as opposed to like performing. I was referring to the one in Orlando though. Yep, me too. When I was a young boy, fa la 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 la, I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream before. I'll say it again anyway. My mother was really into gardening. Still is. She's like pushing 70 now and like spends all of her time, if she's got downtime, in the garden doing gardening, right? And this was back when circuses were still allowed animals in the UK. They got to a point they were either banned or needed heavy licensing to be able to have them, something like that. And she was out gardening in the front garden one day, and a camel walked up our driveway. A full-blown camel. And mind you, this is in the UK. Like, I don't live in some far-flung country. A camel walked up our driveway while my mother was doing the gardening in the front garden. And she sort of sat there, sat down in the garden and went, am I hallucinating, or is there a camel over there? And it turned out that this camel had escaped the zoo, the circus, and had gone for a walk, like up a lane or two, and ended up where our house was and walked straight up the driveway and just started chilling out. So we then had to figure out what to do with a freaking camel. And that is how my father met my mother. No, that's not true. We just had to call them. Did you know it's Australia that has the largest number of wild camels in the world, and your family didn't keep the camel? He wanted to check out the garden. It's one of those things. I have two funny stories about my garden in the house that I grew up in. The camel walking up the driveway. And my dad was decorating the outside of the house once. And he left his ladder up the side of the building. And like a really cliche sort of like early 90s detective novel, somebody called the police and went, somebody's breaking into that house. But I don't know if it was a slow day at the police station, but you have never seen so many policemen in one place for something as simple as a ladder that was lent up the side of a building. Because there was sort of like a knock on the door at like 1 in the morning. And we all opened the curtains going, what's going on? And there's like, I remember it as like 100 people. It was not 100 people, but it was probably at least 20 people in our front garden. Full police uniform. Just sort of like, is something going on? No, we're painting the house. And we never found out who called the police. But, yeah. Good times. Did the camel have a big sack? I'll be honest, I've become more sus as I've got older. I don't remember looking at the camel's penis. I don't remember that. How dare you have a ladder on the side of your house? Yeah. I mean, it's nice that somebody called. I imagine if somebody called that in now, you wouldn't even get a policeman to come visit. They'd just be like, oh, we can't do anything about that. Like, we're only allowed to come and investigate if you actually have seen the perpetrators. Not that I'm, it's... Okay, the last few times I've made it round, I've made it nowhere near that last platform. I need to absolutely smash it after that first jump. Like, I need to lose no momentum, I just need to go. Because I'm hesitating and I'm not making the second jump, and that's a problem. Okay, chat, let's do this thing.
The CEO of your old company is considering retirement. There's only room at the top for one, but now's your chance. You got this.
Motherfucker! Oh. Okay, we're getting there. We're improving every time we get up there. That was further again. I might be able to do this tonight. This might be a 4-hour. We're gonna keep going for a bit. Chat, there's an ad break coming up. We're gonna play through. We're actually gonna play through this time. Also, Jura, congratulations on the trophy. I'm not prepared to. Obviously, this has been a sizable amount of practice. I'm not prepared to lose the momentum that I've picked up this evening, at least for a little bit longer anyway. And I do not. Why the fuck am I even talking? Why am I talking?
All of the CEOs you've been hanging
Why
out
am I
with start
talking?
wearing designer plain clothes.
Why am I
you
talking?
Mortgage your home to buy a
I'm not.
Peruvian plain
Like,
white t-shirt
respectfully,
and
I get
mustard on
I
it on
get the urge to
second
do the
day.
farewell right now. I'm not doing it every time I fall in this game. Otherwise, I would never be actually playing the game. I would just be doing reading the farewell book for 25 minutes. So, like, I'm not going to be reading out the farewell thing like I usually would. This game is designed around falling. Oh, funnily enough, it's also Sky there too. It's fate, Sky. Why is it quick to uninstall and reinstall a game on Steam that it is to patch sometimes? Because when you download it from the servers, you are effectively downloading it with the patch pre-installed, so there's no computing involved. But when you're patching a game that already pre-exists, it has to remove certain files to reinsert the ones that it's edited, so it works all correctly. So sometimes it is easier to download it as opposed to reinstall it. Or at least that's how I see it. Okay. We're here. I might cry. I might actually just burst into tears. Why the fuck did I even say anything? Goodness me. Concentration, chat. This is what I needed today. It's one of those games that I've done some talking over it, and then other parts I've been hardcore concentrating. Come on. I can do good parts of it reasonably fluidly, which is really irritating when you like accidentally knock something and fall. Because you get up to this point and then you're like, oh, I just nailed 6 or 7 jumps in a row. You get up the next level, you accidentally hit the ramp slightly wrong. You get reset and then you can't get back up to the... Oh. My kingdom for a checkpoint system. See? Then you do shit like that and that. I'm gonna cry. I did so good to get up here in 2 hours. It's taken me an hour and a half and I've made no progress whatsoever. This was almost a good run. Like, I still have like 10 hours to fail. before I don't break my own personal record. Beginning to think I'm actively getting tired. Because that one was just dumb. Oh, come on. Why do you hate me? Okay, we got this. This is it, chat. All the way to the top. All the way to the end of the game. First try. I promise I have finished this game previously. There is video evidence of me having finished it. Like, actively so. It took me like 14 hours. But I did it. Can I do it again? Probably not, apparently. Oh, you son of a bitch! Blue Ocean, chat. Blue Ocean. Explanation about what? Oh, the Steam download, yeah. I think I've always... Don't get me wrong, Kine. I could be massively factual inaccurate, but you've got to assume that installing new files into a pre-existing file system that's pretty fucking complicated. It takes slightly more computing power than downloading the entire file system a second time with the files already pre-installed. Like, there's a process happening there that's with one and not the other. So I could be completely wrong, so don't quote me. But if you're getting irritated at Steam sometimes, it's nice to think of it that way. Then you're not like, God damn it, Gaben! I feel like it's weird caching thing too. It's the... There's all sorts of bottlenecks, because, what's the word? It's like unboxing. So you can download a gig, and then it turns into like 3 gig when it unboxes it. That process as well, in terms of compression, isn't straightforward, and can be time-consuming depending on the file it's decompressing. So, PCs are weird. Did you have any luck trying to fix your stuttering issue, by the way? Like I said, if you want to DM me an exact explanation of the stuff you've tried, I will talk to the IT department at work and see if they can recommend anything. They owe me several favors. Yeah, help me with my PC. 10 out of 10 recommend. See. Sky, I said I'm not doing that. Stop it. No, but I wish I could figure it out. Like I said, write down a paragraph of everything that you've tried to do to fix it and the exact symptoms. And I will speak to our IT professionals. Oh my god, is that the Penguin Queen Lucy? What a nerd. Hi, Lucy. How's it going? I feel like the fail whale is only valid in a game that's not designed around constantly, you know, failing. Fuck. No. Miss nerd to you. Fair point. I love the fail whale. I like the fail whale too. I love the sound. Goose for other Chim. Goose for other kind. I still don't know what that means, but I guess. No, you kind. The cat's back. The cat fucked me. Oh my god. You're a little ginger son of a fucking biscuit. He jumped on my lap as I was trying to do that thing. This is why I ask you to leave. Like, I love you, but you can't be doing that while I'm playing games like this. Okay? Now, sir, piss off. Get down. All the way. Get down. Get down. See that loves you, George. I love you too, but you're coming in here with your big ideas and your little ginger face and your big cheesy nibblers. I'm okay, it's been a weird day between bad morning and good noon, thanks to community, but then towards the end bad because I bullied myself for not being able to get a puzzle and hit it harder than usual. I think it's due to ADHD meds. You want to know what I dislike? You can't use any external drive for most Xbox games anymore. Can't use any external drive for most... As in you can't install them on an external drive? Is that what you're saying? Also, you shouldn't bully yourself, Lucy. That's my friend you're bullying, and they're pretty cool. So when you bully your friend, you're actually saying I have bad taste in friends, and therefore you're insulting me as well as yourself. I can't stand for that, you bitch. I won't stand for that. Like, you can install them, you just can't play them for it. For a long time, that was very popular. Like, I remember there being external drives advertised for that purpose alone. Why am I suddenly struggling with that jump? I've done that jump several times tonight. I can't get the lift. Damn, that hit me hard. Love you, Chim. I mean, you're okay, I guess. But yeah, be kind to yourself. Cut yourself a little slack. Nobody... Oh, come on. Yeah, Chim, be kind to yourself. I've been kind to myself. Right, what are you trying to say? Microsoft sells their own drives to the Series S and X that are any way to play them off internal storage. Really? So what you're saying is Microsoft are as bad as Sony. Thank you! Wow, say something nice, then rip it away. Classic Chim. I can't have you getting too comfortable. Gotta keep you on your toes. Okay, chat. This is it.
Including the bow tie.
Including the
cool.
bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. This from the man in the bow
ties are
tie.
cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie.
Get rid.
Get rid.
Bow ties are cool. Pop. Maybe I'll just use it as another drive for my CE. Bow tie pasta is delicious. I like bow tie pasta. I have a rather large gaming external hard drive and it's basically useless. That sucks. I suppose your PC in terms of age doesn't... Does your laptop have mechanical drives in it, kind, or SSDs? Because I kind of... The 5-year mark is a little bit of a blur because my previous PC to the one I'm using now didn't have SSDs because when I built it, they were massively expensive still. My latest PC, of course, has SSDs. I'm looking in it now. I might have to dust it this weekend. It's getting a little bit cloudy in my PC right now. especially with the weather. Good. With an SSD, I never opened it to install a second drive, so I just have an external hooked up to one of the high-speed USBs. Valid method. I never had that problem. I see you have to go in the settings and add your other hard drives. SSD, they don't show up like they do else. Ever had a second drive on my old laptop, but it messed up, so that sucked. I'm not going to say that what. I just had a thought. I just had a thought that was going to jinx me and my next, like, any children that I ever have. I'm not having children, but still. I was about to say something about my history with regards to hard drives and how it's been so far positive. But I'm not gonna voice the thought, because as soon as I voice that thought, something's gonna fucking explode. It is. Like, it's been that sort of year. It's been that sort of year. If I even think it too hard, I could probably will a hardware failure into existence. 2025, people! 2025! I want to get off the ride. I would like to get off the ride now. The 2025 ride. Can I get off? Please? It's not fun anymore. Everybody's dicks. And there's like shit happening constantly. And I'm worried about stuff. Nice. Okay. This year has been hell, not gonna lie. Ugh. I had a nice second hard drive. Yeah, we read that bit. I still have... I was rummaging through my cupboards the other day. I still have a 30 gigabyte external hard drive that I bought when I was at college that still works. Most modern games can't run through them. Just how the Series SX works is because they apparently cannot handle the high speed reads that Microsoft deems necessary. Everyone has this issue. It's me. No, I get that. I remember. God, I remember the whole like drama there was when I think the first game that I ever became massively aware of requiring an SSD to play was Alan Wake 2. Oh! Well, that's not too bad. I thought that was a lot worse than it was. DayZ does much better on an SSD, yeah. It's annoying to me because the internal drive is extremely small, at least in the Series S. I can't even use discs on this thing. Does your laptop not have a disk drive? I know they're not common in desktops anymore, but I figured laptops would still have them. I don't know why, really. I guess the portability. I'm referring to, the Series S, not my laptop, but no, surprisingly, a lot of modern laptops do not have disk drives. My laptop has no disk drives, it's Mac too. I mean, Mac I can sort of understand, and as a gaming laptop, it makes less sense. Yeah. Back in my day, old HP Pavilion laptops, top tier laptops for gaming. Good old HP Pavilions. I've always wanted to get a USB drive, but have yet to get one. I really want to. I have a shit ton of anime, and it's like all up here. I have a shit ton of anime on DVD and Blu-ray that never gets watched because it's not on any of the streaming services. I've just got all of the physical mediums above my desk. I would love to get a USB Blu-ray player or disc drive. Not even happening. No, I hesitated. But at least my laptop has a tiny second monitor above the keyboard. One of the reasons I got it. I do like additional monitors are the best, especially if you're a content creator. Don't listen to the naysayers. My life changed when I got my third monitor. And it's really sad how much straightforward it makes so many things. Hello, Decode. How's it going? Decode, as a robot, how many screens do you have? Like, are you a multi-screened robot, or have you only got the one screen on your face? I mostly use it to keep an eye on the system vitals, but I also use it when gaming and want Twitch in the background. I have my OBS monitor here, which will have the thing that I'm watching if I'm gaming, like a TV series or something as well. I have my entertainment screen over here, so that's like music, volume settings, anything vital like you're talking about in terms of statistics. And then I've got my main curved monitor in front of me. It's an HD screen too, so it's pretty good for what it is. You have two 27-inch plus iPad. Ayo, 27 inches. Wowee. That was almost a setup tour. That was my first setup tour. I've never really shown my desk too much. The last time I showed my desk on stream, somebody pointed out how dusty it was. Sometimes I think the colors look more vibrant on it, which is kind of funny. But bigger is better. Yeah, I've got my main monitor is 33. I did link you the laptop there, but I don't know if you looked into it. I did. I didn't look into much of the statistics. In terms of what we were talking about at the time, I briefly looked at some of the specs, but I didn't study it, if you know what I mean. It was off sale in the UK, so I couldn't get too much information. Okay. Thankfully, I was able to do payments on it, so it worked out. Buying a gaming computer in general is not easy with a single payment. Yeah, fucking hell it isn't. I will be paying off my current PC until I'm 40. I am currently 37. Let that sink in. But it has allowed me to do so many things, and I would not have been able to afford it if I wasn't Twitch streaming. Like, Twitch streaming basically affords me the better PC to Twitch stream. So thank you. I'm 207. No, I'm 37. Can you believe it? I don't look a day over 15. Nope. I think I used Klarna, which I didn't have any fees based on the payment option I did. 307. Goddamn. You calling me old, you big calculator-looking mother? Just for context, everybody, Decode is a robot-based PNG tuber. Not just... What came first, the egg or the chicken? Chim did. Klarna is very useful if you haven't used it before. I have. I don't think that my PC is on Klarna, but I've used Klarna for smaller purchases before, like my headphones, and I had one of the original Sony tablets that was on Klarna. When iPads were first very popular, Sony released a series of touchscreens on Android. I don't think this is rescuable. Oh my fucking god! Oh! Okay. They had an Amazon as an option at the time, which is where I got it. That fucking save. That fucking save. That fucking save. Pardon my language, but that fucking save. Oh. Okay. When iPads were first very popular, Sony did a series of tablets that they called the PlayStation tablets, which they were designed around this idea that you would be able to play. When PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 were first very popular, they had like a really vast library of PlayStation games that you could download from the store. You had to pay like £3 or £4 for. So they released a series of PlayStation tablets where you could play those games, the PlayStation games, on using touchscreen controls. And it was a piece of shit. And then I bought an iPad and I was much happier. I don't really know what I was thinking. Okay, not terrible. Want to know what I still have? The NVIDIA Shield tablet. It didn't last very long. I heard very good things. I remember Total Biscuit being absolutely in love with the NVIDIA Shield. I never had the chance to get the NVIDIA TV thing, which sounded pretty neat. Not something I'm aware of, I'm afraid. Just a second. Solo guitar. I might have to veto that one as well. We've had the two jukebox spins that we've had have been solo guitar and dark ambient, and I need something a little bit more pacey. Bedroom pop, whatever the fuck that is. Contemporary Christian. It was a little system that you hooked up to your TV, which I believe was like Android based. I think a lot of those went. I'll see your solo guitar, Kirst, and go punk rock. It's basically the same thing. But solo guitar as a genre on this is fine during certain games, but it's literally just a dude playing the guitar by himself. It was a little system that you hooked up to your TV, which I believe was like Android. Most of those sort of died a death, right? They were all like, come play Android games on your PC, on your TV. And then everybody went, but I have a games console that I can play games console games on my TV. Why would I want to play Candy Crush in my lounge. That's it. That's my review. There was like, oh god, the Ouya? Was it Ouya? There was like a games console that was Android-based that, like 2 months after release, people were using to prop up their sofas. It wasn't just that though. You could connect your PC on the same network to play games through it, and you could use GeForce now. God, Steam have something similar. I bought one for like 10 quid once because they were in the sale on Steam. You can do the same. You can do the same with our TV next door. It connects through the modem, and you get like whatever game is running on your PC. It's fun for about 10 minutes. Yeah, never got a Steam one. Still hate that I didn't get it before it was discontinued. It's like good in theory. But like games where you can't have latency, like shooters and shit, it was really hit and miss. I played a little bit of Horizon, the car game, which was fine, but nothing to like write home about. But for £10, it was. I more bought it because I was curious than like something I was actively going to use. I've tried using cables to connect my TV to my laptop to my TV, but there was so much input lag. I imagine that's made worse by the fact that it's like a gaming. There's probably a lot going on. If you buy a laptop now, you could probably do that straight out of the box a lot straightforwardly, but 5 years. Technology's come a long way in the 5 years since I bought my PC before this. This one. Okay, we did it. We've lost all momentum, but we fucking did it. I still don't have my Steam controller thing, though. It was interesting. I could never get on with them. I really liked the concept with the mappable circles, but I could not get on with the touchpads. They did not spark joy. They did not spark joy. Let's put it that way. There was something about them being slightly indented into the controller that just didn't leave me with the best brain feel.
Just before the CEO of your oil company retires, he gets arrested for embezzlement. But you've been schmoozing the board of directors for years, taking on hard portfolios, buying dinners at the country club, and turning a blind eye to embezzlement. You're ready to take the leap. All of your hard work has finally paid off. The board of directors have voted, and you are appointed the CEO. The journey is over. You have climbed the corporate ladder. There really is nowhere else to go.
3 hours, 55, 49 seconds. Holy shit. Holy motherfuck. Oh my god. That was needlessly complicated towards the end. That could have been 2.5 hours if I'd not... Oh my god. And there's the tweet. I fell almost as far as I traveled. I wanted that to be closer to 3 hours. I'm really disappointed that I went a full hour over. But for a second time set, I think that was my second ever completed run. I think my first run was about like 13 hours 58 minutes or something like that. To go from that to 4 hours after 6 months of not playing, I will take. Oh, okay. We're now ready for the DLC on the 14th. But at the same time, back to title screen. Load game. What this does is now also give us access to... There is an entire extra section. I can't fall back into the map now. The map, like the map as it was, is done. But there's an entire additional section of the game out here that I never...
thought creeps into your head. Is there such a thing as having too much money? Maybe not.
Good start. Basically, there's an entire section out here that if you fall from the sky, you reset to this point. So I can continue to play this game regardless of time. And now it's more about doing something very silly. Can I see how far it goes, just as a point of reference? I'm not going to do more of this tonight, but we will come back to it at a later thing. Basically, there's a shit ton of ramps over the other side of the building. Can I see any of it if I go inside? And the idea is you work your... Oh, that's in... No! No! That's... So, there's an entire, like, you can't see it from this side of the building. That's interesting, because if you go around there above that, it pops back into existence. So, I'll see if I can get... Can I... Sorry, I'm mumbling. I'll see if I can get... Let me turn the music back on. I'll see if I can get round to show you how far, what we're dealing with. Because this is the part of the game I never did. Because as soon as I got to this point, my brain went, I wonder how fast that I can do it. I did one additional stream and then never came back to it. I'm not getting nearly enough speed up for that jump. No, I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. We're not going to force it. Basically, there's an entire section of the game after this point. And we're going to come back to it at a later date. Because if I start fucking that now, I'll never try it. I'll never want to mess with it again. There's DLC coming out on the 14th. That is 3 days away. Brand new. Absolutely bull-busting by looks of the artwork that they've released. I'm going to play some more of that on stream, especially while the weather is warm. Continuing Chim's Hot Summer. No, sorry. Hot Summer Chimken. It's hot. I don't want to play Baldur's Gate right now. With the fear that I might have to bin it an hour in because I'm too warm to be streaming. I will try to fit some in over the weekend, but I can't make any promises right now. There will probably be some more of this between now and Tuesday. There are a few other things that I want to play as well. More Celeste would be good. If I can get more friends together, we might do some Peak. That's just how we're going to roll the next couple of days. It's hot. It's so freaking hot. I need a thumbnail image. No, that's not good. I need a face. Give me a face to pull. No, that's not good either. Fist pump. Yeah. This is really awkward now. This is getting really freaking awkward, so we're going to move on. Chat, thank you very much for joining me to get to work. More of it will return. We're going to get to the moon that's outside. We're going to come back and do the DLC. It's hot. I can't make any promises about Baldur's Gate 3 this weekend, but I will try to get at least some of it done. So, in the meantime, hot Chim summer, very warm, playing games that I can bin after an hour very easily if I get too hot and have to cancel stream. That's generally how we're operating for the next week. So, thank you very much for being here, chat. I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different, chat. I'm glad that you exist, but I'm also really proud of you for existing, because the world is a dark and terrible place sometimes. And the fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis, as much as you are, you might not think you are a lot, but in the end of the day, all I need you to be is alive, right? All I need you to be is alive. as a content creator, all I can ask of you is that you stick around as long as you possibly can. Not here. I do have some reminders on that subject. You do not have to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence. I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective, but what I will ask you is to focus on that existence, and if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. In 2024, we said fuck cancer. In 2025, we're doing something different. It's at this point of the stream. I ask if anybody would like to type the word fuck into chat. It's a type of energy that we're putting out into the universe in 2025. But at the same time, you can take it a couple of steps further. You can turn fuck into a positive or a negative. It's a multifaceted swear. You can say, fucking hell, I love Get to Work. Fucking hell, I love this community. Fucking hell, I'm looking forward to watching K-pop Demon Hunters in our Discord on Sunday. Be there, be square. If you were in the Discord. If not, there is a channel point redeem that you can do to redeem a Discord ticket, and then you can come join us in the Discord to watch a movie on Sunday. But sorry, I digress. Fucking hell, this game is interesting. Fucking hell, actual work is not valid. There we go. Decode. I will do that after stream because I can just invite you from jurors. I will find. Decode. I will find you. You can also do fuck as a negative. You can say fuck transphobia, fuck TERFs, fuck the Trump administration, fuck Elon Musk, fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state, fuck depression, fuck anxiety, fuck irrational brain stuff that makes you delete the entire contents of your Blue Sky account 2 hours before stream and stresses you out immensely. But once it's gone and you're starting to rebuild, I don't know where I'm going with that. But either way, follow me on Blue Sky because I definitely need the help. Kirst, you missed this explanation at the beginning of stream. I got myself into a bit of a kettle and was like, my Blue Sky account feels like a really busy room, and then I had to delete every post that I had. It's fine. It's fine. If I'm gonna raid out, if there's anybody that is subscribed, please drop a raid email on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in that. Oh, I hate that feeling. It's fine. It was overwhelming, and I was like, I need to fix this, and I fixed it, and it's done. I have precedent. I've set the precedent before. I've done stuff like it's how I came off Facebook and Twitter. I just did it in one sitting, one evening, because my brain went, no, I'm done. I'm fucking done. So it is what it is. I am going to raid you into Mopsy Bebop, who was here at the beginning of stream. They are playing Stardew Valley. They are a good egg. I will be back tomorrow, potentially early, because we have plans tomorrow, but because it's ridiculously hot, we're probably not even leaving the house. So, yeah, I'll send you on your way. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, because if it is hot where you are, water and hydration is massively important. And yeah, just generally take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow for new and exciting things that are not this. Well, it might be this. It might 100% definitely be. See you tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know why I said see you tomorrow like I was about to press the button, because there's a timeout for the button to happen. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Bye. I love you all.